DDP earned to be the best? He put in the work and he's good enough that we're going to give him the belt, right?
And I'd get it 3 different times, and no one had ever gotten it. The oldest guy up to me was Sergeant Slaughter, and he was 41. But no one had ever started where I started, from obscurity as a manager and a color commentator. I mean, those guys, and God bless them, the guys beat the hell out of me in the beginning. And I mean, really, they didn't try to break my neck or put me in the hospital, but it's not checkers out there. We're really hitting each other, not in the face. That's the T-zone. Don't hit each other in the face, but it happens. But it happens. But it's a show. It's a show, and it lets people, instead of just watching the TV or watching a movie and yelling at the movie, to yell and people and scream. And that's why the fans, they're like the third person in the ring. They are a part of the show. And that's what I love about wrestling so much, is that people will let you know who's over. And I created a sign. When I would come out, I'd throw this up over my head. And they didn't really see anything, meaning the writers, the booking committee. They didn't see anything in the 35, 36, 37, 38-year-old guy. They didn't see anything. But I created a move, which was called the Diamond Cutter, that came out of nowhere. And people want to be surprised if they want that surprise. If they don't want that surprise, they don't want to be surprised. But with my move, it would make the crowd pop and scream and jump out of their seats, because I never did it the same way twice in a row. I developed 50 different ways into it, and it just popped the crowd. And I actually worked with AEW, because that's a new company where WCW used to be. Vince McMahon owns everything, but he doesn't own AEW. And AEW is owned by Tony Khan, who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes' son, and I always say, without Dusty Rhodes, there is no Diamond Dallas Page. I've been mentoring his son, Cody, since he was 12. Now he runs the AEW. And so I went and wrestled one time, and it was magic.